We're back with some mods. So the first one we got in front of us today is Farma Bin 100 150 by KO3Y, 9.01 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these four in the construction menu and under buildings and silos. So we'll scroll along to find them. There we are. So the first one there is the 100 by 158 grand. Job's a good one. So that's going to hold 100,000 litres. Yeah, and got the second one, which is the 100 by 2. So obviously 1 bin, 2 bin. That's going to hold 200,000 litres for 85 grand. The third one there is going to be the 150 by 1. It's going to hold 150,000 litres, going to cost you 65 grand. And then the last one is that one there, the 150 by 2, 95 grand, 300,000 litres. Fair enough. They're all the same sort of design style. Load in, load out at the front. I mean, I didn't get this cover to close, mind you, so it looks like it is going to stay open all the time. Yeah, nice set of bins they are. Right, next up is Granger's Silo. This is by Vergamini Modding and Lost Gamer and Graniero. 11.71 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these two in the construction menus. The first one is going to be under silos. There it is, 50 grand to place down. It's going to hold 450,000 litres of whatever you want to put into it. And then next to that is the silo extension. So we'll scroll along to find that one. There you are, 30 grand to place down, and that's going to hold 150. So you have both these together, so that's like 600,000 litres silo capacity. Oh, that's all right. And you come over here, because obviously that's just the silo extension. You can open up this door like that. Drive up the ramp, load in and load out in the middle. We can open up this one as well. I think there's a bit of storage space near, sort of like pallets or bales or whatever. You could even park like a tractor in here. Nice bit of space on the side there. And then when you're done for the day, just come and have a little sit down on this bench. Just chill out for a bit. Dear oh dear. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is Decorative Wood Fence. This is by Melodies SZY. 0.18 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this in the construction menu and under decorations and fences. So we'll scroll all the way along to the end because that's where it's going to be hiding. There you are, 500 to place down. Obviously, you click on it, you drag it out like you would normally do any sort of other fence. Job's a good one. Now, as a privacy fence, you can see right the way through it, but as a sort of boundary, I like the detail on it. With different woodwork on the top there. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is Pack Lizard PC 1500 weight. This is by Vinco Mods, 0.9 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find these under the weights. So you've got three versions. You've got the 1500, the 2400, and then the 3200. Now, the name gives it away because that's basically the weight of it. So if we go into this one, because all the options are the same. So 3200 weight on this one, 3200 kilos, or 3.2 ton, depending on whether you want to go metric or not. 3,100 to buy. The options you got there are design, no or yes, put some lights on the top. Then design again, no or yes, put some side markers on. Then you change the main colour. You go for whichever one you want, so we'll go for that. Pink weight, why not? And then design colour, we'll go for that. Change all the mounting points. That looks like a child's toy, to be fair. Like the lights of its eyes, but alright, fair enough. And then we've got the same options on the other two. Obviously, the weights are a little different. So the 2400 is 2.4 ton. And then the 1500 is obviously 1.5 ton. Name gives it away. Now, if you need some weights for your vehicle, very nice. Right, next up is the Kuhn Varimaster 1535. This is by STV Modding, 5.6 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under plows. Now, this requires 150 horsepower from your tractor. 2.5 meter working with. Oh, we're doing so well recently. Not going under the 3 meter, but all right, we're back. 7 mile an hour working speed, 24.5 grand to buy. The only options you got there are usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres, and you can change the rim colour, grey, silver, or black. 2.5 meter. Dear oh dear. Right, and the last mod for the day is the 706 MT pack by Le Casino, 28.2 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find these under various different categories. So if you just go down to the DLCs and mods, you find them a lot easier. So we've got the 706 MT truck, we then got a tipper body, a silage body old, an RMA, and an ACF, which is a slurry tank. So if we go into the truck itself, 210 horsepower engine, 49 mile an hour top speed, 75 grand to buy. Old school look to it. I like that. That's very nice. It's like something out of Heartbeat, that is. Got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Obviously, go for whichever one you want. Then we'll come down to cabin. We'll change that to that. Changes the cabin. Then got box. We'll go with a purple. There you are. Change that box behind the cabin. You then got roof. We'll go with purple again. There you are. Fair enough. Then we got bumper. Yeah, we'll match that up with purple as well. Changes the bumper. Dear, oh dear. And then for rims, obviously that does the rims. That looks alright, to be fair. Saying that. Old school Barbie truck. Now we'll come out of that and we'll go into the tipper body, because this is alright. Starts off with a 9,000 litre capacity. You can then change that to 16,000 litre capacity, or back to 9. But if you go for the 16,000, you've got the option here. You can have it as a trailer or an auger wagon. Oh, that's alright. Then you change the main colour. Again, you go for whichever one you want. Changes the bottom part. And then the extension cover, obviously always changes the extension. Match it up to the main truck. I like that with the auger on the back. And we'll come out of that and we'll go into the silage body. So 20,000 litres on that, 13.5 grand to buy. You've got the option to change the colour, changes the framework of it. Very nice. Then we'll come into the silage body old. So 22,000 litre capacity on this one, 12,200 to buy. We change the main colour. We'll go for purple, changes the main colour. Then we'll come out of that and we go for the RMA. This is a manure spreader. 12,500 litre capacity, 12 metre working width, 14 grand. Again, the only option is to change the main colour, so you go for whichever one you want. We're going to go with pink. Why not? And then the last one on the list is the ACF, the slurry spreader. 8,000 litre capacity on it, 85 horsepower requirement, 10 metre working width, 9 mile an hour working speed, 14.5 grand of your hard-earned coinage to buy. Then you've got the option to change the main colour, match up with your main vehicle. Now, there's no options on opening doors or windows or anything like that, but that just looks ace. I mean, if you're going for an old school roleplay sort of shenanigans, this looks brilliant. It's definitely something you'd see out of a program set in the 1960s, but that is wow nice. Oh, I do like that. Very nice. We've got a couple of updates. So the first one is Animal Placeables Pack by Puma 145. The Fent 700 Vario Gen 6 by Moose Agra. And the map Nova Estancia by Namog Mod. Now there's no mention of a new save game, but it does say it's added black beans as a crop, which is very nice. So that's your mods done for the day. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.